Hello, welcome back. This is Jeremy, and there's a few other things that still need to kind of cover in the for the string, like string methods. Now, there's one that pops in my head right off the bat, which is called string value. Now, the int, oh, excuse me, not value, the length, which is pretty interesting what you can do with this. So we have this. Let's get rid of some of these. Let's get rid of this one. We'll just concentrate on just the string, like I said. So we could declare, let's see, how we want to go about this. Okay, so within the string class, like I said, they have methods. One of those is called length. So what this does, it will return the length of the value itself. So what we can do is within our print statement right here, we can call the name and put a dot right there. Then we can say length, gth, and to open left and right parentheses. Then we can hit run, and it will give us the length of my name, Jeremy with 6. And so we can actually make this a little bit longer. We could say, guess how many it's going to be now. You can count them all out. Give you a second, and now I'm going to hit run. We have 14. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Where do they get 14 from? Well, they count the empty space being a character as well. There is also, I believe, I think maybe it's too lowercase. Yeah, too lowercase. We'll save this, we'll run, and what we'll do is put all of it into lowercase. Look at that. That's pretty neat. And then, of course, we can even do to uppercase. It should make all of them uppercase. Run. Everything's in uppercase. So these are already built in into the string class automatically. And I think there's even more. So if we do like a dot, it should list. Let's do 2. Let's see. We did toUpper. Do char array. No trim. No. Okay, I think we did a few good ones. The next thing I want to talk about was scope. And the thing that's interesting about scope is that everything that's created within this main method right here that we got going on, all these values, or excuse me, all these variables can only be used within this main method. Well, they're called local variables. So I can make another method here called public, let's say void run. Why not? And I want to try to use a variable that's not within my scope. Print line. Oh wow, my fingers are jumping all over the place today. So say like I want to call my name. Let me hit run. Proceed. Oh, because that one works. Hold on. Let me turn that one off because like, hey, it worked. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. They run. Of course, there's nothing. As you can see, it's like it doesn't know where this variable is because it's not within the scope of this method. So for me to be able to use this, I would have to write a new one. And there's one other thing I think I'm going to cover real quick is I told you how to make single line comments with a slash slash. Well, there's also what's called block comments. And block comments you can give a lot more detail to. So like right here, so it would be slash slash and then star star. And you can go like this to make your block comment. And we could say something like this will times the price var, and then go down here and say blah 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 blah, then blah 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 blah, whatever that you want to say. So you can give a lot more detail of what's actually going on in that area of your program, which I recommend doing, especially when you get some like complex like methods going on. Like you're pulling in this information, you're manipulating it this way, and you're putting it over here, or this is doing that. I mean, it when you first set it all up, you start writing yourself. You're like, well, I know how this works. But like I said, a few months go down the road, you look at your program again, like, yeah, I'm not sure what's really going on. Even worse, wait till a couple years go by, or you write this really neat program that here, check this out for me, and you give it to a buddy of yours, and they're like, yeah, I don't quite get this. So I thought I covered these quick ones rather quickly just to get them kind of out of the way. Hopefully next time we'll be covering the scanner class. And scanner class will allow us to actually bring in user input, which is pretty nice. And then after that, I believe we'll start. We might even do some fun programming exercises, just trying to take what we've already covered and kind of make a few programs with them. Since we haven't really, I mean, we've made some programs and they do stuff, but we'll probably make some other little programs just to kind of get reinforce some of the stuff that we've already covered. Okay, so until then, appreciate all you guys watching these videos. Make sure you hit that subscribe, that like button. Again, you got questions, ask me. I do my best if I can. If not, there's all sorts of places out there that you can ask questions. Okay, you guys have a great day. We'll see you.